saying in the video, when you working, this is part two, you have to learn to save. You know, if you work in a check and not saving, it's not good. You will just work and never come to nothing. A lot of people, like in America, in the low income area, they relies on their 401k and their pension. But all these things are change up, and you never know if your company go down. You know, 'cause a lot of people work at one company, and then when the company went down, like decide they're gonna close up business, they don't have no way to turn. They're still in debt and jam and losing everything because the company down. This is why you have to invest your money, even $20 or $10 in something while you're working, if you're in a low income area. And the paycheck that you get, if it's $500 or $1,000, I know Bill's gonna be pulling out a lot of that. And you're gonna wanna do partying, you wanna go to shopping, you wanna get diamonds and golds. And if you're a female, you're gonna get your hair done, your nails done, you want a nice cars. And if you're a fellas, you're gonna wanna get all the nice clothes and the rings and the watches, and you wanna drive a decent cars. But all that's just glamour. But if you're thinking about down in the long run, you're gonna put some money to the side. You understand? So when you're working, it's good thing to do is invest in yourself. For those people who like to try to do business, you could also work and do your little business on the side. And those people who do not into business, you could just invest. Now, buying shares in companies is always good to do that. I used to do that, but my mistake was I was dipping in back into it. You have to have what they call it, a patient, and you must have what's the word, understanding of what you're doing. That means if you buy shares in a small company, you do not touch it. You know, you have to have willpower. So you know that I am not going to touch this. I'm going to do it for the next 20 years. And if you have children, you know, it's good to buy what they call it, shares for them, and it's good to open up accounts for them. And it's also good to share them what your bills and the crisis that you're facing. So when they grow up, they could look ahead just like you. A lot of parents work, but they don't teach the children of the tribulation that they're gonna face. They're only telling them, go to school, go to bed, stop watching TV. There, you need to take the children and show them, you know, like the situation that you're in, the bills, and what you go through every morning, and what they could become. Because I don't raise my children, the baby mama raise them. But when I see them, I put it on the table like, look, you education is power. One day you're gonna grow up and you're gonna have to do this, have the same responsibility. You could be a lawyer, a firefighter, work at a regular supermarket, or you decide you wanna do entertainment or start your own business. You could do all these things if you want. You gotta teach the children them also, let them see what you're facing. Because sometimes teaching them, they will wake up from early age and don't wanna take the wrong direction. So if you're working and in a low class neighborhood or a poor income neighborhood, whatever, or a low average neighborhood, this is some idea you have to think of to save the future. You understand? Cause next thing I want to mention, what I noticed too, like coming up as a youngster, when like one of my friends' mother died, and they don't have no houses, and they didn't left them nothing, yo, they end up in the shelter. And the family just say segregated, they have to move somewhere else, some bomb, somewhere crazy. These are the things that I observed coming up in a neighborhood, like in Jamaica, Queens, in the north side and the south side. And I noticed that a lot. Sometimes the family die and they don't have no saving. The government just comes in and take their house over. And then sometimes the children sell their houses. This is the wrong thing. And it'd be like two children and they have children and they want the money and they sell their parents' house and go broke. That must not happen. Y'all should keep that together. This is why I tell you, you must lay out a plan for them. And this could be happening with by just working the paycheck and have patience and invest your money right. That's a key to the whole thing. You understand? And I used to do these things, so I know for a fact. But the mistake I was making, I didn't have understanding of what I was doing. I didn't have the patience. I keep dipping in things that was not supposed to dip into. You understand? I didn't have that kind of understanding, and I learned that on my own. So I'm telling you now that the best thing to do when you're doing having a paycheck is to have patience and invest small. You don't have to invest big and just put time limit on them. $50 out your paycheck can make you rich if you know how to do it. You hear me? Yeah, you could buy a house with it if you clean up your credit. You could buy a nice car if you with it. You just gotta just put times on it. 2 years, 5 years. You could be like, the next 10 years I'm gonna do this. Next 5 years while working here I'm gonna do this. Brother like me buy cribs like that. Yeah, buy cars. Check me out, man. All right, so listen at Google STAYFIYA. They figure entertainment.CEO, and I always check out Locksmith Records. Everybody in New York City rewriting the songs them over and knocking the beats them over. I don't know what's wrong with them. The year I did this video was in 2018. Donald Trump was the president. I don't know what time you're gonna see this video, but if you watch this video and internet still exists and watch it this far, you'll drive all them flying cars for me, drive one for me, and beep 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 beep. Yeah, all right, respect.